You know what's weird? You know what's weird? The second that Navjack redeemed that pause and reflect, it came back. The second that came through, it came back. Let's listen to the town theme from Saga 1 while we pause and reflect. My internet, if it goes down again tonight, guys, just a fair warning, heads up. If it goes down again tonight, I'm out. That's it. That's game over. We're just gonna have to come back another time. And I may not be able to stream Tuesday or Wednesday, unfortunately. I will do my best, but I might not be able to stream for the next 2 days. Ow! They are fun. They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. I like 1 the most out of the 3 Game Boy ones, Bone Masher. I think I like 1 more than 2, and I like 2 more than 3, but I haven't finished 3 yet. Most people will say they like 2 more than 1, though. I don't know. I thought 1 was cooler. I'm gonna be right back, actually. I just cut my finger, so I need to go put a band-aid on. Boy, I'm winning tonight. I'm fucking winning tonight, baby!
I'm giving myself a 5. Pretty good.
Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I haven't. If the story gets really good in 3, that'll be exciting. Mechanically, I think it's probably the most boring Saga game. Strictly mechanically, because it's so not a Saga game. But yeah, I'd like to see where the story goes. Everybody likes the boot? Everybody enjoying the boot? So yeah, what I know about streaming this week, I may not be able to stream tomorrow, Wednesday, and no mega streams this week. This is from Monopoly on the N64, Dan Highland. This is from the Monopoly game. What's up, Shockwave? Alright, I think we can come back. Oh, the timer's still going. Neat. Fucking neat. Let's subtract 3 minutes from that. What's up, Cleveland? So yeah, if the internet goes out again, if the stream collapses one more time today, I will not be returning. I apologize. But that's how these things go. Alright, Bavork, are you ready? Are you ready to see into the future? Here's your horoscope for the day before. You are a florist. Share your beauty with the world today. You know, do something nice with your hair, maybe. Put on your favorite shirt. Because today is about presenting your most attractive qualities to the world. And using them to brighten their days. There you go. How you doing, Cleven? Clevey boy. Man, I spent like 2 hours last night watching jazz drum videos instead of going to bed. But I noticed that I had a smile on my face like the whole time, so that was good. It was worth it. It was worth it to feel happy about jazz. Tifla wants a horoscope. Alright, let me get through the pothole section real quick. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oof, oof, oof. That crash was bad. Okay. Snarky Puppy is really good. That's all I gotta say. Guy wants a haiku about my ISP actually fixing the problem in a timely manner. If you yell enough, even the mighty Comcast will bend to your will. There you go, Gal. There's one Skinny Puppy song I like. I'd probably put Snarky Puppy over Skinny Puppy personally. But there's one good Skinny Puppy song, I think. Okay. Tifla, your horoscope is you are this card, which is a lake. You got some ducks. Look for tranquility today. Don't let... If anyone tries to upset your surface by skipping stones, then... You know, that too is a thing of beauty with the right perspective. And hopefully there's no dead bodies buried underneath the calm surface of your personal lake. Is it Assimilate? I don't even remember what it's called. I think it was the first track on whatever album it was. Let me see. No. Ooh, that sounds nice, Cleveland. I was thinking that I can't remember the last time it like really rained here. Alright, let me see here. I gotta find this Skinny Puppy song that I enjoyed. Was it Dig It? Which is not the first track, but let me see. Let me see real quick here. Maybe? Doesn't sound like it though. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I cannot remember. What are my top 3 racing games of all time? The same as they've always been. The same as they've always been, Quicks. They haven't changed. What are my bottom 3 racing games of all time? Good question. Ferrari F355 Challenge, because it's impossible. F1 World Grand Prix, because it's boring. And fuck. I forgot it was lap 3. It's kind of hard to think of bad racing games for me. Kind of the nice thing about racing games is that the level of quality is consistent most of the time. Need for Speed the Run is your bottom one. I think you've told me about this. I feel like all my bottom racing games would just be like really impenetrable, like F1 sims. Because there's just no... I think they all sort of assume an interest in the sport that if you don't have, like, you're just never gonna figure it out. You want a haiku about F355 Challenge? There was a machine in the arcade where I worked. It had 3 screens. Wow. There you go, Dispatch. There's more that I wanted to say about it, but I ran out of syllables. I played it once, and it cost $1, and I just, like, immediately sucked shit at it, because it was so hard. But see, the thing, Dorky, and Duke and I have talked about this a couple times on this stream, is that, like, there's something about Gran Turismo and, like, Forza that pulls in casual players. But if you get some, like, F1 sim made by some company in Retfordshire upon Shire that only makes F1 sims, like, their shit, it might as well be in an alien language. Yeah, why isn't Gran Turismo in the boring pile? Skeleton Man, are you talking shit about this game? Are you talking shit about this game? Yeah, that's pretty fair, Gao. This is a lot of playing this game. But I'm still enjoying it, so. Yeah, I would say like a lot of the 8 and 16-bit games, by the nature of what they were allowed to do with their engines and whatnot, are fairly accessible. I played some F1 games as a kid and I enjoyed them. Stuff like Michael Andretti on like the NES I thought was a lot of fun. Super Monaco GP is really fun. Nigel Mansell's World Championship is pretty good. F1 Pole Position was a lot of fun. And these days it's just like you have to know how to drive an F1 car to play an F1 game. The Final Lap games, Namco's Final Lap games, those are a lot of fun. I don't think I know anything about Taito Grand Prix. Is that the one where the screen rotates when you turn? The brandish of fucking arcade racing games? I remember BBH playing that one and it would just like it split my brain in two. No! That was supposed to be a bounce, god damn you, a bounce! Oh my god. I don't necessarily like arcade physics is fine, Sales. What I find I'm lacking from serious arcade games more than anything is like a game. You know what I mean? Like, Assetto Corsa is beautiful, but I don't really... beautiful from a scientific, like, handling standpoint and graphically. It's a beautiful game. But I don't feel like there's a game to play when you're playing Assetto Corsa. I have not... I think I've seen you play Street Rods once, Duke. I believe I've seen you play Street Rods before. And I think that's it. I think you hit it on the head right there, Dispatch, is that it's like a good engine is good, but a good engine with a game built on it is better. Whether it's like story or like incremental upgrades of your vehicle or like working up from different engine classes to more like higher level competition. You know, some sense of progression beyond just being the fastest car on the track. It's one of the reasons why, like, I think Tokyo Extreme Racer is a cool game, but I don't ever feel very compelled to play them because it feels very much like, you know, there isn't a lot of stuff to do in that game. Mafia 1 is a bad racer. Yeah, that's just a game that's not for me, right? It doesn't make it bad. They're good games that aren't, they're not what I'm looking for. And there are people who really, really want that. I know there's someone I watch on YouTube that's like not a gamer, but the one thing that he likes to do is play like hardcore racing sims. Like that's his jam. So that's cool that he has that option. Oh, nice. Good job, Duke. I got an email today from Duolingo that said I was making Duo sad by not doing my Japanese lessons, and I almost sent an email back. An angry letter. I haven't had the energy to keep my Japanese practice up this month. Sexy Grinch games. I learned today there's a DS game called My Frogger. That's like a cross between Frogger and Mega Man Battle Network from what I can tell by the screenshots. It's like Frogger with an RPG plot full of human characters. So, next time you're looking for a DS game to play, Duke. Well, it does also have a Lady Frogger in it on the cover, I noticed. What don't you like about this track, Quicks? Did you not even cruise the world? Did you just do championship mode then? How am I feeling today? Not great, honestly. I've had kind of a rough day today, Sales. Thank you for asking. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Like how they cut it down into laps. You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, those bump corners. I wish they'd cut that out, but you get a lot of points for this track. And it's usually... I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with it tonight. Yesterday I was smoking this track, but... yeah, what are you going to do? You know the weird thing about those Frogger games that came out in that era is that... so the late 90s is when everyone dumped out all their Golden Age arcade games and made PlayStation games out of them. And Frogger's the only one that persisted. They didn't keep making Asteroids or Qbert or Missile Command or Pong or Centipede. But they fucking kept making Frogger games. And I wonder, like... why? Like, I know we were just kind of talking about how every game is for somebody, but I'm just wondering, like, what sales data or like what focus group testing or who at Konami was like, that's my fucking game, man. Like, I'm gonna run this Frogger shit. Here's another question, because I actually don't know the answer to this one. Did Konami have any hand in those first two Frogger games for the PS1 and like CD-ROM? Were they the Were they the developer? Were they the publisher? They weren't, right? They weren't involved, right? So, like, they just licensed it out. Huh. Pong the next level. You know what would have made for a much cooler game in that retro revival era? Obviously not the same sort of clout as Frogger has, not the same name recognition, but I want to see a modern take on Time Pilot. I bet that game would be fucking cool. If you, like, really put your all into it, you could make a sick-ass modern Time Pilot. There's a DS Time Pilot? Time Ace? I did not know that. Was it actually sick? I hope it is. 10 million people know the game Frogger. It was that fucking Seinfeld episode, Dorky. Had to be that Seinfeld episode. Kind of short. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I think Konami kind of had that problem with their handheld games where they just, like, marketed them all so poorly that you will routinely find, like, Konami Game Boy Advance, DS, PSP games that you just had no idea ever existed. Which is kind of cool. It's cool that you can keep discovering that content, but damn, I just had no idea. Like, I knew they made the Castlevanias, and I knew that they did, like, Arcade Advanced on the Game Boy Advance and, like, fucking Coded Arms on the PSP. And then there's just, like, 80 other games they made that I just didn't know about. Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to reviews back then either, so... Oof. That sounds miserable, Duke, I'm sorry. I hope that you're able to get some rest tonight. Yeah, that'd be the only way that I could see that having an effect. It's just nobody going back to revisit. Like, Nano Breaker is a good example of a game that I just, like, I knew it that it came out. I never heard a word about it for my entire life, and then I saw Dino play it one day, and I was like, that looks cool, I'm gonna buy that. And just, I did. Man, Ace Combat music is so good. Seven CD soundtrack? What the fuck? What the shit? I feel so detached from like review culture because I just don't like. I just make up my own mind. I'm an ascended holy gamer now, where I just don't. I don't care about a game until I can see it or play it, and then I make up my mind. But I also like know like the only reason I know who Jim Sterling is at all is that my wife is friends with him. That's the only reason. Or them? I think it's them now, right? I don't mean to do that. Yeah, man, I gotta pay the bills. I'm also not invested in books the way I am in games. Like, I can be way shittier about movies or or books or music because they don't matter as much to me and I'm not as well versed. It sounds contradictory, but I can be way spicier with my takes on non-gaming mediums because it weighs less on me. I care about games so much that I try to say whatever I say as carefully as I can say, because I feel like my opinion is much more informed and probably carries more weight to it. In print, probably not anything very mean, because that's not what my job is. My job is not to say mean things about books. I'm not sure what the meanest thing I've ever said about a book is. Oh no, dorky. I have not decided yet, Uncle Muscles. I think I've got it down to 2, and I'm not very excited about playing either of them, but at the same time, I can't be excited about playing every game when I'm going to play every game, so we'll see. But I think I've narrowed it down to 2. BBH is playing Mace the Dark Age. He told me he was working on stats, Toaplan. Strats. He told me he was working on 1cc strats for that game. I hope he can do it. No, I think the meanest thing I ever said in print was something along the lines of, like, this story has so many twists and turns that it can be difficult to figure out at any given point what's happening. Which was my nice PR way of saying I could not fucking make heads or tails of this book. It's so avant-garde that it defies the conventions of typical literature. That sounds like a much better axe. It's the nicest thing I've said that I didn't mean to say and regret to this day. Nicest thing. I don't know. I don't think I'd have any regrets about being nice. Even if I don't like the person anymore, it was probably a good thing that I was nice to them. Unless you mean like about a book. In which case, there's been some really, like, mean-spirited, potentially damaging books out there that I've not just refused to review. I, That's true. I've never played Diablo 2, so I probably am complete cheeks at it. Which game would you like us to talk to you about forever, Dispatch? Or do you mean you just want someone? Is it certain people or certain games? Are you asking me Final Fantasy 8 or 9? There was not a Diablo 64, no. There was a Diablo Game Boy Color. Oh! Sweet bippity bops. My truck. I think it was a prototype that got canceled, Liz, but it's playable. I know the files are out there. Certain games, okay. You want to talk about Trackmania forever? I'd like to hear if someone has a game they'd like to talk about for the rest of their life. I'd like to know what that game is, and I will try to talk to you about it as much as I can. I've never played Vandal Hearts 2. I've only ever played Vandal Hearts 1. That was my very first PS1 game that I owned. And I have not played it since that first playthrough. But I've never played Vandal Hearts 2 or 3. I'd like to at some point. Super Locomotive, Rise Star. I've never played Panzer Dragoon Saga. I've never played Super Locomotive, but I've watched BBH play it a lot, and it does look super cool. Racing Lagoon. Magic the Gathering. Rune Factory 4. Have you played Star Wars Demolition, Uncle Muscles? Military Madness, R-Type. R-Type fans are fucking serious, man. R-Type fans love R-Type. I respect the passion. I disagree, but I respect the passion. Prune Factory. If you like car combat games and you haven't played Full Auto 2 yet, please do. I'm a big fan of Full Auto 2. I think that game is very good. Although it is more of a racing game with car combat elements, but I think it's quite fun. Oh, fuck. Well, wait. Hang on. Oh. All right, I'm not dipping out yet, but that's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. It hit 0 for a second on my end. It hit 0 bit rate for a quick second there. I don't want to leave you guys, but I have a 3 strikes policy about stream failure. Okay, I think I missed some chat. That's a good emote, John Matrix. Thank you. Although that cat looks kind of grumpy. Oh no. I'm just so tremendously bad at R-Type. I can fumble my way through a lot of shmups. I'm only really good at like 2 shmups. I'm just going to talk for a while. We're just going to talk. We're just going to have a quick conversation. Oh, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, folks. It's looking bad. It's not looking good. Yeah, I'm definitely a shmup fumbler. But, like, I can't fumble my way through R-Type. I can't do it. It's one of those that I just can't do. Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them. Galrox, thank you for the 100 bits.
This is because your ISP is a button.
It is. Shoutouts to Comcast. You suck. You suck my ass. Yeah. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's looking fine right now. Mike, what's up, Mike? I almost don't want to say it, but it's actually stable right now. Okay, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. I'm not giving up yet. I'm not losing hope yet, everybody, but it's not looking great. Here we go. Bait, thank you for the follow. About to drink your coffee? Nice. Have a good coffee. Yeah, Boof has fantastic emotes. I wish that I could watch more Boof streams, but my schedule and European streamers currently do not mix. Also, what's up to Rig? I saw Rig in the chat. Saw a couple people. Welcome to the chat, Bait. We're 64% complete. The holy number. May it protect me from ISP troubles. Boo, 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 boo. I do remember that. Yes, I do, John Matrix. Told him to use a. They told you to use a VPN. What the fuck? Oh, welcome, Mudu. First day on Twitch today. Well, you'll definitely like this emote that I have of Kanoko from Kianta 2. No, no, no. That's crazy. Diddly Pippist. I don't think if I called Comcast customer service that they would even know what a VPN is. Like, this is my problem. More than anything, my problem with Comcast is that the people that they hire to do their tech support line don't know the product they're supporting. They just don't. Like, to a person, they don't know. The last time I got into a 2-month argument with Comcast, they tried to get me onto their business class service. And I put my foot down. I was just like, look, if the solution to your product being shitty is that I use a different product, like, that's on you. That's your fault, and you need to do something about it. I'm not going to change my level of service. You need to change your level of service, because it's unacceptable for you to be selling people a product that does not work. Yeah. Yeah, we know what we sell is bad, but if you give us more money, we'll give you the good one. Baseball, they gave it the 50 wrongs. That sounds amazing, Dispatch. That sounds like a beautiful dream. Unless you live in Olds. Oh, Olds. One day we'll all go to Olds. USA is not good, Mike. World is amazing. Exotica, I'm not sure about yet. But it's probably better to play the arcade versions for the most part. This game adds a lot, though. Schooner. Baseball, they give it 50 schooners. World's team is better than USA's, I think. Street trash, personally. But USA's is good. Yeah, USA's... I counted it out, and I think it's like 14 tracks or something like that. And somewhere between 6 and 8 of them are California. Probably Ogre Battle, Zenek. Probably Ogre Battle. Maybe Pokemon Stadium 2. Probably Ogre Battle. I love to drive them. I love to steer them. I love to gear them. I love to flip them. They are similar, Dispatch, but World does a lot of small things to make for a much better game, and especially the N64 ports. Worlds actually feels like the arcade game, and USA feels like a 16-bit era stripping down. Schizophrenia. Thank you for the schizophrenia, Basil. I don't know yet, Liz. Like I said, I don't usually figure that out until it's time to play the game. Here's the thing, Miles. Ogre Battle's going to require multiple playthroughs. Aiden Chronicles won't. We're 2/3 of the way through the game, just about. Thank you, Base, over the 50 schizophrenias. We're cruising rage for Kiwi. We're also maybe going to end the stream soon. if things continue this way. New Tetris is a dark horse contender, absolutely. Absolutely. It's not that you're late. I've been having a ton of technical problems tonight, and I'm on the last straw right now. Yeah, I gotta get all the endings. Which, from what I've read, like, people disagree about the number of endings in Ogre Battle 64, which worries the shit out of me. There is not a consensus as to how many endings that game has. And that's never a good sign. Well, if it's like one of those Smash Bros. Things, Quicks, where every player contributes to the line pool, then maybe we could work on a co-op playthrough together. Yeah, there could be some random Japanese game that's going to take a million years that we just don't know about. There could be, like, that fucking J-League Dynamite Tactics or Jikyo GI Stable or Derby Stock. Derby Stock could take a long fucking time. We just don't know. The final frontier. Shogi? Yeah, it could be a shogi game. It took me like 6 hours to win one game of chess. Shogi could be a nightmare. At least I know the rules to chess by heart. Shogi is a lot. I like the idea of like a big inflatable Doraemon outside of a car dealership. That'd be amazing, Bavork. It'd be amazing to watch someone good at shogi do. More specifically, but that'd be really fucking cool. Whoa! I can't read your full thing right now, Quicks, but I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Based on what I've skimmed, I believe the answer is no. Harvest Moon's gonna, yeah, Harvest Moon's gonna take a while. A quick note, because missables are one of my least favorite things in video games. As someone who likes to 100% stuff, missables are my kryptonite. So, Quest 64, I think, is going to be happening on the sooner side. I will need someone in chat or on the Discord to help me avoid missables in that game. Because there are missables. I know there are missables. And I have a couple ideas for how to turn that into a mechanic that chat can help me with, but I want to basically be prepared in advance to avoid missables. I'm okay with it to a certain extent because it happened in Bomberman already, but like generally speaking, I like to avoid it. Yeah, the spirits are missable. Some of them are. What I'm thinking, Kaidreen, is basically what I want to do is have the missable ones flagged, but... So what Chad explained to me, Dispatch, is that you actually can't hit... You can only gain so many experience levels in that game, and if you want to maximize all your magic, you need to both hit max XP and find all the spirits. Yeah. Because I thought it was the same thing. I was like, who cares if I miss them? I'll just grind it. And then chat was like, you can't do that. And I was like, oh, well. So I think what I would want is to have the missable ones kind of like set aside to where chat can let me know, like, hey, you cannot go back to this place if you leave it. And other than that, I think I'd be probably okay. Maybe I would want like a list of spirits per area without locations, just like a tally per area. I'm not sure about that yet, but I am thinking that a quest playthrough is going to happen within the next 20 to 25 games, and I do want to be armored against having to start my game over from fucking missable shit. I know that one of them is in the first boss's room. On like one of those back platforms. You have to walk around to the encounter and pick it up. That's the only one that I know of, but I think there's like 4. There's like two or four like fully missable ones in the game. Well, if I have a guide up, that's going to be a problem for me. I need someone else to have a guide up. Because I read too quickly. I can kind of... I'm not a speed reader, but I'm close. So, like, my eyes will just, like, flick to a word in the paragraph somewhere and just, like, totally ruin the whole experience of trying to figure it out myself. I'm a really hard person to shield from spoilers. The good news is that I generally don't care about spoilers in most things, but, like, you guys have seen it a million times. Someone's like, oh, I want to see how he figures out the dwarves' cavern. And I'm like, well, alright. Now I know what I need to do in the dwarves' cavern. Someone mentioned it existed, and now I know. But I have to be clever with my thinking. And oh, look. You can pluck a hair out of the space between two stones. You're a speed wronger. Are you like Inspector 34, Basil? Uh-oh. Quix is getting ratted out. Yeah, I have a question that might be backseating. It's like, oh, I get it. Yep. Oh, right. You have to do it counterclockwise. Thank you. Thank you for the hint. Yet. Ban to the word yet. That's a good idea, right? Have they fought the Guts boss yet? I can't wait to see how they handle the Guts boss. Okay, there's a trick to the Guts boss. Got it. But I picked the car with no back seats on purpose. I mean, you could fit a lot of backseaters into this truck bed. They would be getting ejected from the car constantly in this game, but... Oh, it is a four-door truck, yeah. Oh, shit, I looked at the doors! It's okay, we're good, we're good. It's okay. It's okay.
70 bits.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy! Freku. Is that what you say to Jonathan Frakes when he pisses you off? I don't think this is a good race. We're gonna have to do this one over again. Freku. Thank you, Basil, for the 70 Frekus. I bought a friend Gran Turismo 2 for his birthday, and he got mad at me because he couldn't figure out how to do the license tests. I watched him do it for like an hour straight, and he couldn't pass the first license test, and he got really mad at me. He's like, why did you buy me this fucking game? And the answer was that Gran Turismo has a brake button and an emergency brake button. And the brake button is not where you think it would be. That's the emergency brake button. This is the same friend that I tried to get into Tactics Ogre, and he had some kind of bizarre, horrible shit luck where the computer kept missing him, and he kept missing the computer in the tutorial battle, and he spent 45 minutes trying to win the tutorial battle, but because it was raining and dark out in the game and just shit RNG or something, like every attack on both sides was missing. And I was dumbfounded. I was just like, no, the game's good, I promise. It's a good game. He's like, no, it sucks. Shadrock. Why did he say Radon? I should probably take that car in. It sounds like it. Get a mechanic to look at it. Thank you, Shadrock, for the 50 burrs. Yeah, you have to watch red asphalt in the game before they let you drive a car. Dorky. Radon! 71%. Ooh. Base hole. Thank you for the 50 spearmints. Pyramids. Sierra Mist. I'm a car flipping man. Spearmint pyramids. The Spearmint Pyramid sounds like a strip club. Sounds like a really expensive strip club. Marvelous. Thank you for the follow. Animotions instead of sprites. That's funny. Thank you, Shadrock, for the 50 Radon. Justin's being waterboarded. For 50 bits, you too can waterboard Justin. Basil, thank you for the 50 Qdobas. Double dribble dog. Spearmint Rhino is, yeah, it's a chain of strip clubs, I think. Thank you, Basil. Thank you, Shadrock. Thank you, Streetlight. Alright, I don't think we're going to do this one. I'll give it a shot. There's still a lot of race left, but the rubber band's going to have to snap pretty hard for your boy here. Thank you, Basil, for the 50 oings. Radon oings. Something the home ports of Cruis'n games desperately needed was a random button for the music. I know that the music is like thematic to the stages in this game, but I would kill for a random. Basil, they gave the 50 Ewus. That's not a sound of the... If your car's making that sound, you need to take it to the Jiffy Lube. Ooh, thank you, Basil. They're gonna wreck. They're gonna wreck. I can smell it. I can smell it. I gotta get past them before they sabotage me. Link Waker, thank you for the follow. And Foxy McLeod, thank you for the follow. Wrong. There we go. And zoom. First place. How's it going, Ed Horse? Who? Gotta go to work tomorrow. Gotta sell the games. Gotta sell the video games. Just kidding, gotta sell the Pokemon cards. Uh-huh. Man, speaking of allergies, our air quality's been so shit lately because of all these wildfires. Sunday after I got off work, it legitimately smelled like dumpster sauce in the air, just everywhere. If you had a discussion with someone about what toppings get on a pizza, come to agreement, pizza gets ordered. Okay. Change the topping for feta cheese. It depends on the topping, but probably not. Lately, I've been wanting cheesier pizzas. I've been less concerned about, like, meat and veggie toppings, and I just want, like, really cheesy pizzas lately. Like, 3 cheese, 6 cheese, extra cheese, stuffed crust. I just want cheese, you know? So I probably wouldn't be too offended. I've had feta pizza. It's good. But it definitely needs to go with certain toppings. Like, I wouldn't want, like, a meat lovers with feta, probably. Basil, thank you for the 50.
Dumpster sauce, New Mexico dumpster sauce, New Mexico dumpster sauce, New Mexico dumpster sauce, New Mexico dumpster
sauce.
Dumpster sauce, New Mexico 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 dumpster sauce, New Mexico. Dumpster sauce in New Mexico, dumpster sauce in New Mexican, dumpster sauce in New Mexico,
Yumpster.
Dumpster sauce in New Mexico, dumpster sauce in New Mexico, dumpster sauce in New Mexico, dumpster sauce, New Mexico dumpster sauce, New Mexico dumpster sauce, New Mexico dumpster sauce, New Mexico.
Feta is extremely good with olives and like potatoes and like herbs. If you can get herbs on your pizza, feta goes with that shit so good. Thank you for the 50 dumpster sauce, New Mexico's Basil. I'm in southern New Mexico, Rage for Kiwi. And we've had a lot of really heavy winds the past 3 days, so it's really pushing the smoke in really hard, and yeah, the air quality is super bad. I never heard anyone say they're like super offended by feta before, but I guess I could understand it. I don't know. Fennel seed. I've never had fennel seed on a pizza, Link Waker. That sounds interesting. The problem that I have with pineapple on pizza, because I don't hate it, but it's so acidic. It's so acidic that it like it hurts my mouth. But like, if you get fresh pineapple on a pizza, I would probably be way into it. But you always get like the shitty canned, like super like rubbery tough pineapple. My mouth is watering thinking about fresh pineapple. I can drink straight OJ, yeah. But if I have like a sore in my mouth or something, fuck that noise. Sullivan Walker, how's it going? Yeah, pineapple bites back for sure. I don't like really acidic foods for the most part. That's why I can't handle tomatoes. Tomatoes just have such a strong acidic flavor to them. The texture's really gross too, but just... yeah, tomatoes are way too acidic for me. Captain Starboy, thank you for the follow. I used to play DDR with the Starboy, although he spelled it B-O-I because it was, you know, 2003, 2004. Yeah, meatball sub sounds really good. Dried green tomatoes. That's okay, you can pass me. You can pass me, that's fine. A Swedish meatball sub, that sounds interesting. You're on your 4th mention of meatball subs today? That's super weird. It's National Talk About Meatball Subs Day. I wish there was a good place to get a meatball sub that wasn't super fucking gross. Like, I eat Subway meatball subs. They're not good, but the bread is soft, and they have meatballs in them. So, that's all I'm looking for. Rip Quiznos, man. Pour one out. Pour one out for Quiznos. I know pizza places that do meatball subs, but they tend to do National Talk Like a Meatball Day. They tend to do, like, the grilled bread, like, I don't know. They also do them really, like, I'm a monster. I order my meatball subs at Subway like a fucking psychopath, so, like, I feel like a pizza place wouldn't do that for me. Quiznos is not dead, but they're significantly downsized. I've never seen a Potbelly before. Yeah, Quiznos is Kmart mode right now. If I made a meatball sub, I used to make meatball subs. I have a meatball sub recipe. I slow cook the meatballs. I do them in a crock pot. It's very tasty. What makes my meatball sub fit for a psychopath? All right. Oh, you're all gonna hate me. All right, here's my meatball sub order. When I go to Subway and I get a meatball sub, I start with the 9-grain honey oat bread, untoasted. I usually go for provolone. Sometimes I go for pepper jack. Yeah, I've made it. Not in a long time though, Aaron. And then I put black olives, spinach, red onions, and either honey mustard or ranch dressing on the sub. Listen. Okay, everyone's roasting me right now, but listen, hear me out. People dip their pizza in ranch. A meatball sub is basically just long pizza. I'm getting ratioed in my own chat. Ugh. No, I've never been forcibly removed from a Subway. Never. That's fair. That's totally... I get it. I get it. I get it. I know that I'm right, and I know that no one will agree that I'm right. That's fine. I'm so picky about veggies. Like, I like a lot of veggies, but the veggies that I like are not, like, topping veggies. I don't like most topping veggies. I like a lot of beans and, like, peas and olives and stuff, but, like, you can miss me with tomatoes and cucumbers and peppers and all that stuff.
If I didn't vomit or sandwiches would as a vomit or sandwich.
Basically, I'll give it a 50. If I added vomit to my sandwich, it would taste the same. For the record, I do dip my pizza in ranch, but only about like a third of the time. If I could get water chestnuts on my sub, I would. I totally would. I like onion. Maybe not on a meatball sub, but like on like a cold cut sub or something. I think it'd be pretty good. It's because water chestnuts don't have a flavor. The cucumber thing, like, I know people do cucumber for crunch, but cucumber has a flavor. And I don't like the flavor. It tastes like grass clippings that have been soaking in a cup of water. Cucumber and cheese. I've never heard of that. No, because I don't like the flavor. I don't like the way cucumbers taste. I don't want cucumber flavored things. Bungle's just over here eating twice boiled eggs with cucumber sandwiches. That's like a thing though, right? Like isn't it like Wimbledon or something? Like you're supposed to eat cucumber sandwiches while you watch Wimbledon? Or is it the Kentucky Derby? What am I what hoity-toity thing am I thinking of? Would I eat bees? I wouldn't want to eat bees. Here's my policy about weird foods. I will eat them if you don't tell me that I'm eating them. We have to have an agreement of trust because I have a lot of food allergies. So if I say what's in this, you have to tell me what's in it. But if you rule out like all the things I'm allergic to, I'll try it. And then if I like it, then I'm down with eating bees.
Next sandwich. Strawberry ice cream, mayonnaise, lima beans, shitless meatballs, strawberry ice cream, mayonnaise.
I love lima beans. I love lima beans. I wouldn't want them in my strawberry ice cream.
Strawberry ice cream, mayonnaise, lima beans, shitless meatballs, strawberry ice cream, mayonnaise, lima beans, shitless meatballs, strawberry ice cream, mayonnaise, lima beans, shitless meatballs, strawberry ice cream, mayonnaise.
I stepped on a bee once too. It hurt a lot. Thank you for the 50 sandwiches, Basehole. Tomato, red pepper, red onion, cucumber, and dill. Yeah, I could probably eat if that was like a if that's like a salsa. Here's the thing. If it was like mushy and wet, not like wet, but you know what I mean. If it was more like a chutney or like a spread, I'd probably try it. But if it's like a salsa, like a pico de gallo, I'm out. I don't want any part of that. Like if the texture is still there, that's the difference. If the texture of the vegetables is still there, I don't want it. But if it's like creamy, I would try it. And I would probably like it. Yep. Like all the vegetables that I don't like, I totally eat in soups. All the time. Because they're soft and the flavors are blended. I eat soups with peppers in them. Zucchini, tomatoes, all the time. All the time. What did they make it for? 4.3 plasma screen sounds like it's a Beatmania cabinet. An old Beatmania cab. Just a multi-use cab, huh? Interesting. Cheese-filled cucumber. I don't know if I could do it, but I'd probably give it a go. I try to be brave. Oh shit. What are they playing? Is that a basketball game? That's funny that the marquee just says, like, plasma cabinet. Like jalapeno poppers are something that I would not eat jalapenos, but like A cheese-filled cooked jalapeno. Yeah, I'll fucking crush those. I don't think I could do fried pickles. I don't know. I don't think that I could do fried pickles. I've never tried, but my distaste for pickles runs very deep. If you eat more cucumbers, I'll get a good haircut. Damn, Basil. Shit, dude. Fucking roasted me. No, Jordo. There's a lot of pickle haters in the world. Don't worry. I don't like vinegar. Period. Like, I just don't. I don't like vinegar. Yeah, you explained that to me, Liz. That's... I had no idea that was a thing. It's interesting and cool. How's it going, Alanator? Baseball to 50 sciences. Schneid? Schneid? That's a good one. Oh, I'm generous with the pickles, Dorky. Sorry, Aaron, that's not what I meant. Basal to give it the 50 sciences. Yeah, if I get a pickle with my meal, I am always like, who wants this? You can have all... I'll order extra pickles and give them to you. As long as you promise to save me from the one guaranteed pickle. I've heard that too, Quicks. The benefits of pickle juice. I'd have to be in a bad spot, though. It's gotta be one of those things where the doctor's like, you gotta drink pickle juice, my dude. I'm like, alright. Fine. My favorite meat is probably chicken. Honestly. Chicken is probably my favorite meat. It's not beef. It's definitely not beef. I like dark meat. I like it grilled. Or like baked. That's probably how I like it. Or yeah, that's probably my favorite way to have chicken. I've been craving like really like succulent dark meat chicken lately. There was a Mexican place that Ern and I were going to for a long time that like that's what they served. It was just like overloaded huge juicy chunks of dark meat chicken. And then they got this really scathing like health board review, and we haven't been back since. But I keep thinking about it because I need dark meat. I gotta have it. I do like jerk seasoning. I haven't had it in a very long time, but yeah, jerk chicken is so good, so good. Makes my mouth hurt. It's like eating sour candy. Oh yeah, chicken and dumplings too. That stuff's so good. I've not tried alligator. I've never tried alligator. Salmon is like... I miss salmon. I just straight up miss salmon. I wish that I could still eat salmon. Salmon was delicious. I don't like sweet potato. No, I'm not a fan of sweet potato. The most sweet potato I'll eat is like really salty sweet potato fries with ranch. Sorry. But yeah. Beef but not steak. I get that. I get that. Because if I'm going to eat beef, I don't want it to be steak. I want it to be ground beef. Or like stew beef. But yeah, beef is low on my list. I think it's like chicken, pork. Well, no, chicken, turkey, pork, duck, then beef, maybe? I'm not obsessed with ranch. I swear I'm not. I don't usually eat ranch. But it's really good with sweet potato fries. Yeah, corned beef is so good. Corned beef's delicious. I haven't tried your steak. I mean penis. I mean what? Maybe, Duke. I don't think... yeah, I'm talking about Ricardo's. I don't think Ern likes jerk seasoning, so it's not a meal that we would probably ever eat together. Like, I gotta go to a restaurant and order it, basically. Favorite Iron Chef theme ingredient? Potato. I thought I remember us having a conversation once where you were like, I don't like jerk. But maybe that was just like a speculative answer. Because it's very peppery. Jerk seasoning is like extremely peppery. Beer. I think I've seen that game. I've never played it, but I am aware that it exists, and it does sound like something I would want to play really badly, like right now. By the way, in case you wanted a forecast on non-N64 related streams, I am currently forecasting them as a 5% possibility right now. We've made enough inroads on the N64 that non-N64 streams are at a 5% probability rate right now. Asparagus? Conveni 200X. Japanese exclusive 360 games I am so interested in. The ones that aren't just cave shmups. But like, there's an A-Train game that's 360 exclusive. That looks fucking cool. That sounds super cool. Like, I want to know. I want to see them. I want to play them. I want to have them. I wonder if... Do we even know? I bet we don't. I bet we don't know. Well, maybe we do. It was late enough. Like, were there Japanese exclusive Xbox Live Arcade games? Because if there were, and it was like a decent scene, there's got to be some fucking amazing stuff in there. So good. I don't think you did tell me that, no. That's pretty fucked. Do you ever get, like, flick back from your sticks? I don't think the 366 were very bad about that, but I know that's like a problem that I have with puzzle games a lot on analog sticks. It's flickbacks. Yeah, there's lots of Japanese developed ones that are really, really cool. Austin started in Ohio. Dang. That's my AOL Instant Messenger buddy icon, Basil. The only thing that I can tell you, and it's not an excuse, but man, I really am like Macaw in some ways. I used a 360 pad on stream for like 5 years, and you can get used to the D-pad for like 95% of games. I'm not saying it's a good solution, but it is usable. Unless you're playing something like Contra, where the difference between natural down and like a diagonal down is a massive, massive input difference. I have played Lolo with the 360 pad, yeah. Cinnamon profile spices, interesting. Your aim was waist flinger? Nice. Going to bed quicks. The same dude invented Pop Rocks, Tang, and Cool Whip. Man. Food Warlock. Also the method for quick setting Jello. He used his powers for evil. I read a book once for work about astronaut nutrition, and it was pretty dire. It was like, here's what you have to eat to not, like, become a Jello skeleton in space. And when you get back, you're gonna have a Jello skeleton. Well. Aim handle, yeah. The new quick shot for your Beeb comes with a precision aim handle. My last aim handle was MisterRadon too. I did have a few though. Yeah, I have been rocking this name a while. Hands on throttle and aim handle. Hota! Nope, just MisterRadon. Also. Not numerical too. Red car off the top rope. Okay, alright. It's quite enough of that, thank you. Ranch Lover 69. I miss ICQ. I fought so hard in my circle of friends before because ICQ had so many more features than AOL Instant Messenger. Chief among them, the simple fucking ability to leave someone a message when they were offline. And yet everyone's like, oh, I'm on AIM. And I'm like, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Eventually AIM got better, but I felt like ICQ was always the superior program, personally. I used to remember my ICQ number, and I don't remember it anymore. And I feel like if I tried to use it now, if I tried to tell you what it was, I'd be afraid that I would just give you my social security number by mistake. But I think I remember it. I think I remember my ICQ number. But I might be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I can't recover it. It's super long dead. I wish, it's weird, right? I wish I could find all of my old internet presences, and I'm glad that nobody else can. 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69. Nice. I don't think that makes you weird, Dr. Gerardo. That probably means that you had, like, a healthy social life back then. You probably, like, went to the park, played basketball. I don't know. No, I wasn't really a big message board guy. I was mostly, like, chat rooms and stuff. I spent a lot of my my preteen years in a chat room. I mean, I know we're in one right now, but, like, I miss chat rooms. That's a stupid thing to say at this exact moment, but, like, I miss it. I feel like it's really hard to have conversations with people on IRC. Like, whenever I was on IRC heavy, there was one that I actually did do, like, significant chatting in back in, like, 2011, 2012. But I always hung out in, like, ROMs channels and shit where, like, there weren't conversations. It was just file transferring. Just quiet, silent file transferring. We are in IRC right now, it's true. That's exactly true. Oh, nice. Nice, Bjork. I don't know if I was ever in that one. I was definitely in some ROM channels on FNet, but I don't think I was ever in GBA now. It's hard. It's hard, Basil. I want to give you light. I want to give you light that things are going to get better and Airbus is going to stop being corrupt, and I just don't believe it's true. The last IRC chat that I spent significant time in was an offshoot of the Penny Arcade forums. And, like, there's some really cool people in there. I don't keep in touch with pretty much any of them anymore. Once in a while, one of them will, like one of my tweets. But, yeah. It was really weird because I immediately, like... I felt like an outcast there because they all also used the forums. And I immediately was like, these forums are stupid. And I don't want to be here, but I will be in your IRC chat. And so they'd be having, like, these conversations about stuff that I was just like, no, I don't like that. Nope. I don't know any of these people because they're not in this chat room. They're all on the message board where this chat room was spawned from. Oh, Oops. Yeah. Did that just happen, Ern? Oh, a fish. Damn, that is fucked. Holy shit. Aw, that's not good. Frank Cifaldi nearly lost his job over it. Oh my god. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, you had an effect. I bet you could tweet that. I bet you could tweet that story to him and get, like, an interesting follow-up. Or he'll fucking want to fight you. I'm not sure which. Is that true, Dorky? It doesn't sound true. Yeah, sometimes I do take big gulping breaths. And I gotta just get more. I'm addicted to air. I just crave that sweet, sweet gas. I remember once we had a big picture window in our computer room when I was growing up. And and one time a bird flew into it and died, and it left this, like, bird-shaped outline. Like a smudge on glass. It wasn't like blood or anything, it was just like that. But yeah, the bird print. If I could sue nature, I would sue the shit out of nature. I would take nature to court so hard. And I'm not a litigious person, but, like, I have damages that need to be rectified. It was like a chalk outline, yeah. I mean, that's totally fair, Liz. I would definitely have to pay some kind of extreme damages to nature, but I feel like I might get out. I might end up in the black in that transaction, because that's a class action. Nature's gonna do a class action lawsuit, right? So I just pay my chunk, and I'm good. But, like, I deserve a significant cash payout from nature. You mean at Cha-Cha, Electro? I think I did once or twice, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a couple. But I was not allowed to answer the questions. Like, unless it was extremely common knowledge. If someone's like, what time is it in London? I could answer that. But like, if it was, what's the newest Assassin's Creed game that's out, I would have to route that to a specialist. Because that was what my job was. It was categorizing questions to the experts. It wasn't answering stuff. But the policy was that if you got a question that, like, you know, anybody feasibly could answer with the information without making a massive mistake, then you were allowed to answer it. Mondo was like a drinkable juice. I don't know if that's what you're thinking of. They're kind of like shitty Squeeze-Its. I don't know why I said drinkable juice, which implies undrinkable juices. What's the date in London right now? May 31st. Sorry, the 31st of May. Juice crystals. What's the worst juice you've ever had? Mine's probably pomegranate. Carrot juice, peach juice, prune juice, pineapple juice, grapefruit. Gamer juice. I don't love grapefruit juice, but every once in a while, a glass of grapefruit juice is kind of nice. Rarely. I would not want it to drink like a whole carton. Black currant juice. That could be rough. Lemon? Yeah, okay. Lemon juice is... yeah. Fair. The grape is fruit in, the fruit out, the grape. Grape vegetable. Grape nuts. I would not want to. I like olives a lot. I would not drink a glass of olive juice. You got me there. Wouldn't do it. Pickle juice? Yeah, yeah. Is it really juice though? Here's the thing. Pickle juice, that's just a term we use. It's not, you don't juice a pickle to get pickle juice. Yeah, it's a brine. Is there a non-alcoholic dirty vodka martini you could make, Dorky? Chilled olive juice. I mean, maybe it's good. Maybe that would be good. Maybe you could just like cut it with water. to reduce the pungency? I don't know. Pomegranate juice. I couldn't drink it. It was so gross to me. I have since sworn off the pomegranate. I'm not interested in what pomegranates have to offer. If you went to a bar and you sat down and you told the bartender to make you the grossest shit that wasn't poisonous, do you think they'd do it? Do you think they would like take it as a challenge and like try and come up with some science lab? Yeah, you pay up front, right? You're like, here, this is what I'm willing to pay you to make me some really foul shit. I've never heard of Malort. What is Malort? Chat's going in on Malort. I don't know what that is. Ew. That's gross. The bartender's own moonshine? I've had moonshine before. A friend of mine made moonshine and I had a little bit of it to be polite, and it was the most disgusting shit. Raw egg yolk, hot sauce, and pepper. That's just... You could just scramble that in a pan and it'd be good, is the thing. Minus the gin, maybe. I don't know if it'd be good to make your scrambled eggs with gin. That was the first alcohol you ever drank. Wow. Have you had a lot of other alcohol since then? Because that seems like the kind of... That's like when you give your kid a taste of your beer so that they are like, gross, alcohol is gross. I'm never drinking alcohol ever again. It's gross. Which is what happened to me. My dad was watching a hockey game once when I was 3. And I was like, what are you drinking? And he's like, I'm having a beer. And I was like, can I try it? And he was like, sure. And I had it. And I was just like, ugh. Yeah, well, I mean, you know the parenting that I had to deal with sometimes, Aaron. I think you've mentioned this. I think you've mentioned this, Duke. Three Mile Island iced tea. That name is so good. That name is so fucking good, man. Fuck. First place. 5 pounds of flour, macaroni, and cheese. What the fuck? You're not making noodles from scratch. Holy shit. never making a roux ever again. Mizu Otoki, how's it going? You'll catch me dead before I ever make another roux. I roux the roux. I do roux the roux. Sounds like a Coke milkshake, basically, like a deconstructed Coke milkshake. I've had Pepsi and milk mixed together before, so I do know what happens. Threw the cheese into the boiling. Oh no! Oh no, that's not how you do that. When is the liver sausage pineapple cooking stream? I have considered, Duke, I have considered that 2023 is a year in which I may do non-gaming streams under rare circumstances, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Ranch is a base, yeah. Pretty sure ranch has like a pH of like 8.7 or something. It was bad, but it's points. Ruin Ranch. Ranch Night 2023. Live on Twitch. E3 coverage. Did you give Artemis food? Alright, Duke, have a good sleep. The weird thing about my relationship with ranch dressing is that, like, by itself, I do think it's kind of disgusting. I mean, like, obviously by itself it's disgusting, but, like, the smell of ranch can be really, like, stomach-turning to me. And yet, sometimes I just gotta put my food in it. I don't know. Yeah, the color, the fact that it's, like, speckled too, not great. I've been kind of craving pizza lately, and now I'm thinking about pizza with ranch. I kind of want that, but I will probably not do it. No, Bavork, I'd like to hear it. Blue cheese is good. I like blue cheese dressing. I really do. But it's too strong. It's the same critique I have of most of your food like Storky, is that the flavor is too strong. I'm the same way, Dr. Jordo. I don't like hate mustard, but like mustard out of ketchup, mayo, and mustard. Mustard is my least favorite of the three by a wide margin. But I think honey mustard is better than both ketchup and mayo. Yeah. Early 20th century, the way to be healthy is to eat 30 eggs a day. You know what's interesting, show for me? I don't... Cheap mustard is gross. But, like, really fancy mustard is grosser to me. Like, I remember going to a bar once and getting, like a pretzel plate with, like, mustards and cheeses. And they had, like, the really strong, like, brown mustard. And it was... Oh, it was so gross. Yeah, I had a feeling that's how that story was going to end. Once you mentioned disdain for spicy food, I was like, oh, this is gonna end, unfortunately. I know that graham crackers are supposed to be something that keeps you from masturbating. I remember reading that a long time ago. I think it was on Pop-Up Video. That graham crackers were developed to keep people from masturbating. And to that I say, I can do both.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Silly soda's recipe: 1 Coke or Pepsi, half a glass of milk, for 30 seconds.
Ugh, silly sodas. Ugh. Was it cornflakes? I thought it was graham crackers. But I trust you. I trust chat. When did he think people were gonna eat cornflakes? Like, that's a breakfast. You get up and you eat cornflakes. Internet says both. Oh, I remember hearing that. I remember hearing that, Liz. That part sounds very familiar to me. Unless it's like 1 bowl of cornflakes gives you 24-hour protection against masturbatory urges. It's like a Prilosec. Kellogg sounds like a real shitter. A religious sect dedicated to bland eating to curb masturbation. And Kellogg was a disciple of, wow. Barney's relationship messing with Fred's cereal, yeah. People should just eat things that make them happy. and like also have nutrition, but like, man, all I can ever think about is how, like, I had this thought. I had a very grim, morbid thought driving home from work, I think on Saturday, about how, like, I was thinking about how you're only ever gonna see, like, the average person is going to see between, say, 60 and 100 Christmases, right? You're only ever going to eat a finite number of meals in your life. There is a limit. There is an upper limit to the experiences and the time that you have in your life, and like, it sucks to make those bad. Like, if you can only do the thing you love most in the world a set number of times, why not maximize that number? Sorry, Liz. Welcome to my life. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Most violent? Well, Cookie Crook is a convicted criminal. That's why they had to get rid of him. No, you're not breathing in mold. You're fine. It's very dry and healthy air where you are right now. Unlike apparently in Australia, where the mold sets off the smoke detectors. Because I definitely haven't stopped thinking about that. The Honeycomb Crew. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Before. I think it may have been the same person, Liz, because I think it was Flygon. And Flygon was talking about, like, oh yeah, I got woken up in the middle of the night because my smoke detector started going off because it was detecting the mold, not smoke. And I was like, that's not okay. Like, that's still an emergency. That needs to be addressed. Alright, one more Russia race, and then we get the maximum experience. Yeah, adding the egg to the ramen is crucial. The green onions help a lot too. What's up, Pressure? Grunion. I love grunions. I think most food is enhanced by green onions. Savory food, obviously. Not like an ice cream sundae. Yeah, chives are really good too. Yeah. Scallions, yeah, scallions are tasty. Do it, show. Graham flour. Egg on burger. I love egg on burger. I am a big fan of egg on burger. That's like my go-to. If you can tell me I can put one thing on a burger to enhance it, I'm going egg. Outside of cheese, obviously. Cheese is the first. And then after that, it's egg. It's 100% egg. I would probably try egg on pizza. I'd give that a go. I think it's got to be scrambled, though. Scrambled fluffy egg on pizza would probably be really good. Sorry, left empty. Nah, I'd do it. I'd do scrambled egg on pizza. Yeah, we do talk about food a lot. Pressure. I think it depends on the topping. Like, egg and mushroom, that's an omelet. An egg and mushroom pizza, that's just an omelet pizza. With some, like, yellow onion and cheese. I don't know what that is, Shio. That does not sound like a word I've ever encountered before. Shit, I got third, so I didn't score enough points. We got to do another one. God damn it. No. I've never had a flambe before. Fried egg is too uneven of an experience. Like, on a burger, I think it's okay, because kind of the bread soaks it up, and, like, that's just a thing. But, like, I wouldn't want to bite egg on pizza and get just the white, and then have another bite and have, like, the yolk. That doesn't sound good. I want even egg flavor. Daddy longlegs are scary. But you know what I do to think that spiders are less scary? Is I just think of them as house crabs. And then I'm less scared of them. We have the same house, Ern. Oh god, yeah, no. Centipedes can go fucking straight back to hell where they came from. A friend of mine told me once that his house had a centipede problem, and I never went back ever again. I would just, every time he'd invite me over, I'd be like, nah, no. I think I'd rather have spiders than actual crabs, personally. But it depends on the spider. Oh no. Snails creep me out. Snails and slugs creep me out super bad. I don't mind the concept of them, but like seeing a real one, I get real panicky. Ugh, left empty. Ugh. Speed demon. Yeah, flies are, God. Flies are like genetically programmed to be as annoying as fucking possible. Oops, I didn't pick the car. Yeah, if a mosquito buzzes in my ear while I'm sleeping, I'm done sleeping for the night. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is the best car. It steers the best. It goes 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. Same top speed. I'm a little surprised that it goes the same top speed, though. Like, unless it doesn't. Why? This has the best stats, like, across the board. Every stat is number 1. Some of them are tied, but... The thing about this thing is it's getting up to turbo boost speed by itself. That's what's scaring me. But let's hit a turbo. I don't know what a cave cricket is, and I don't think I want to know, John Matrix. Trackmania Turbo is 75% off today. My gamer influence is rubbing off. Sorry for having a lot of miserable conversations in here tonight, folks. The last 20 minutes, I think have been pretty unpleasant in a lot of ways. I apologize for that. Yeah, food is good. I like food. I wish I was eating food right now. Slaughtering aphids. I did eat the cake. Yeah, I did have the cake. Thank you for the cake. Mizuo Toki, thank you for dabbing. What I really want right now is like teriyaki chicken. That sounds so good. You dug out the cursed cookbook? Yeah, I was happy to be invited. Alright. So now we just gotta unlock the last cars. I guess, you know what we should do is we should get a first place victory on this. Tandoori chicken. I may want to do another championship after this too, just to see the ending again.
70 bits. Oh boy.
John Matrix, think of the 70 bits.
Imagine a big slimy cricket whose facial features you can see. Very big. One time I was lying on the couch with a girlfriend trying to be DJ Daddy's smooth moves when I felt something significant pressing my hair down against my scalp. I froze my Mac Daddying and the hair flipped my head with a power airhead butt. What landed on the ground I destroyed 18 times with her sandal.
Oh, gross. Thank you for the 70 bits, John Matrix. It sounds traumatic. Add onion mixture and process until onions cannot be identified. So just don't add the onions. No such thing as too fast. It's the course's fault. The course is too curvy. The car is fine. want the tandoori chicken, John Matrix. I want it bad. I want it bad. This is it. This is the raddest racer. You can tell by the sleekness of the car. You remember the first time in your life you ever had fresh baked bread? Because it's a game changer. Your grandfather made it for you? We had to do it at school as part of our first communion. We had to come in late one night at like 4:30 or 5 p.m. or something, and as a class we would all bake bread. Sorry, John Matrix.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Gal rocks.
Mix 1 cup of flour with enough milk until it has the texture of syrup.
Ew. Thank you for the 100 bits. Ew. It's milk syrup. Oh, tandoori. Damn it. Tandoori? I would take a dowry of tandoori. Thank you, John Matrix, for the 50 tandoories. Oh my god. Milk. Unquantified milk. No! What? I fucking barely touched that. No promises left empty. We're pretty close to the end. Why? Ew. If you pay her, she will send you baked goods, probably. As far as the savory stuff, you gotta come visit us, and then she'll cook for you. We have a spare room. Yeah, if you help out with the bills. Oh, we are strong believers in air conditioning. We live in the desert. You'll take care of the house crabs? Thank you, Pressure. Yeah. It makes you feel alive, doesn't it, John Matrix? Like, even though you're just idling and resting, like, it makes you feel like you're living. White noise is very good, yeah. I prefer TV sounds to white noise, but it's a good middle ground for what Ern and I both need to sleep. I feel like the biggest problem I'm facing with this car, aside from infinite spinouts, is the traffic is like being really aggressive towards me. Just running into me. I probably could have won this track, but nope. I'm gonna unlock these other cars so fucking fast. I can feel it. I can feel it. Even with the wrecks, the acceleration stat makes such a huge difference. But instead, I got 10th. Backwards. Eye exams and hypnotists. Don't you ever worry if you fall asleep to a hypnotism video that you're gonna end up hypnotized, Dorky? Alright, we're going to Australia. They're not successful. Act like a bro and chug beer and watch sports. He's like Joe Rogan hypnotist or something. Okay, this car is officially too fast for me to even think about looking at chat. Because every time I do, I look back and my car is flipping through the air. I am indeed going too fast, Hesh. Happy birthday, Hesh. Happy freaking birthday, Hesh Valentine. Yeah, I think he's in a suburb too. I think you're right, John Matrix. Because he mentioned like moving out and doing a lot more stuff with people, and I'm like, oh. Oh, they probably have to like come get him or something. Or maybe he's gonna move to the Gold Coast and date women. No. 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 Shithole Canada. What province is that in? It's not a meme, it's a way of life. It just... It ping-pongs too hard. That's the biggest problem. It'd be fine if it would just stop fucking spinning out. Saskatoon sounds like a Final Fantasy enemy. Not like a villain, just like one of the ones that just randomly attack you. The Pinball Demon. I don't think I even made the podium on this one. I'm not sure.
Here comes a new challenger. You must
Spinach
crush
liquid.
them.
Add spinach liquid and next 5 ingredients to meat mixture.
Brown snakes. Ugh. Okay, I did podium. Oh, they don't play the ending anymore. Interesting. Alright, well. Born in Saskatchewan. Alright, let's go back to practice mode. Oh shit, I gotta like end the stream soon. Wait, yeah, I gotta end the stream soon. Alright, we better do this quick. I did not realize what time it was. Ugh. Fuck! Bullshit. Stop it. Okay, I love you too, Aaron. Have a good night. Back scratches are nice. Why does the back get itchier the older you get? That's the real question. That's the real conspiracy we need to expose. Sentient program, we unlocked the fastest car. We just gotta beat some time trial times and then we're done with the game. Yeah. Your regrets are stored in the back. Damn. That's grim. Oh, there we go. We can't crash into the flagpoles, we just fucking jump over them. Yeah, smart. Evil commie dictator, how's it going? Well, what if I told you that I'll just play a different console after that, John Matrix? It's still there. It's still there, John Matrix. There's even a futon mattress in there. I still need to shave off 5 seconds. How? How? Oh, we might not finish this tonight. I like this game. I like this game, Evil Commie Dictator. It's hard not crashing. Okay, that was very slow. Let's... Yeah, someone earlier asked if Poland was in this game, and I was like, there's no way if Poland was in this game that it would be presented tastefully. That's the thing. Like, they could put Poland in this game, but if they did, it'd probably be a meme fest. That's not what they're about. Right? It's like Punch-Out. Punch-Out is a video game where you punch racist stereotypes in the face. What the fuck? That's what Punch-Out is, and if you take that away, it's not Punch-Out anymore.
Ready, set, go!
Sometimes with Street Fighter Sentient Program, not always. Not always. Street Fighter's relationship with Brazilians is questionable at best. Alright, maybe not this track yet. Maybe one of the easier ones first.
Ready, set, go! Checkpoint!
Don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree! Alright, how'd I do? Is that good? Is that good? They're really gonna make me work for it, huh? They're really gonna make me work for it. I'm gonna try and get a couple of these before I go to bed tonight. Damn, that's harsh. 0.18 if I had put up the same lap time all 3 times. I don't know. I don't remember which one that was. I think it was this one, right? I think it was France. dabbing. Whoever that was, I can't look away fast enough. Someone just dabbed though. Oh, I picked a bad time to do that. True, but the arcade stuff didn't have this. That's the thing. That's the difference. The arcade version did not have this mode. Or these unlocks. Oh no. Oh. On the last lap, really? Alright, let me at least see what the target time is. Oh my god. I'm Austin Powersing myself right now. I lost 10 seconds there. Beacon Taro, thank you for dabbing. Yeah. Not really, no. Not really. Hello, Rachel. No worries. I hosted you because my internet died, so we're even. I hope your stream was well regardless. There's got to be a trick. There's got to be something I don't know about, I think. Gotta be some advanced driving technique that I need to discover. Like turning. Why? I wonder if they have shortcuts. There's a couple courses that have shortcuts in the main mode, and I think they usually get cut out of the championship mode. But... yeah, we're not finishing this tonight. That's just impossible. That shit's impossible. You did it, Left Empty. You did it.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
You You can carefully trim the edges if they are overcooked or you just need to
I
eat.
just gotta eat those edges. Thank you for the 100 cursed food bits, gal. Alright, I'm gonna get this one. I'm getting this one. Classy cooking. If you need to scarf down the overcooked edges like some kind of rabid dog, that's okay, says Classy Cooking. Okay. There. Wow, barely. Fucking barely got that one. Jeezums. What'd I get?
Cruis'n, cruising the world. Yeah, yeah. You got the
Oh, the exec. The exec's not bad. That's not bad. Same for this, actually. It's a little bit better turning. It's 1 mile per hour slower. But that's pretty good. The cop car is pretty good. Okay, how many are left? We did all the bonus ones, thank God. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more cars to unlock, and I'm fucking not close to any of them.
ready?
Drink the leftover wine chilled.
Checkpoint.
Pops Oinker sticks. Oh shit, I need a picture of that. That was supposed to be a turn. That was also supposed to be a turn. Wasn't even my best time.
Ready, set, go. Checkpoint.
I wish I was playing Blast Core right now. I still like this game, but Blast Core. Okay, I think maybe the drift is faster than the popping on two wheels, but it's a little harder to control.
Ready, set, go. Checkpoint.
I don't know how to get out of the drift more than anything. That's my biggest problem. Proper drift exiting. But yeah, it's clearly faster. Nope, nope. Alright. Drifting is for sure important. It's what they want me to do.
Ready, set, go.
I don't know how to do the boost start yet either. I have ideas, but I don't have it down. What changed, Sentient?
Ready, set, go. Checkpoint.
Oh my god. That actually would have been pretty close. That actually would have been pretty close if had I not hit that tree. I don't think I would have had it, but it would have been close. That sounds nice. Is it nice? I have a question about smoothies because I'm kind of afraid of them. Can't beat the weather. There you go. That's life. Alright, this is my last race of the night. I can't keep streaming. I have work in the morning and I have work all day. I have a 10-hour shift. Damn it. Alright, one more. One more. And then for realsies, I'm done. So yeah, I might not stream the next 2 days. I will try to, but no guarantees. The rest of the week after that, I should be good, though. I did that one wrong. No. Alright. Stop the timer. Oh, this last one's going to be rough. Oh, it's going to be really tough getting these last 4 cars. Special no thanks to my internet tonight for being a total shitter. But thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody watching tonight. And especially with the technical problems. Very appreciated. You played some N64 menu music on public radio the other night. What did you play? Thank you. Special thank yous to Duke Donuts and Macaw45 dropping some giant raids on me. Kydrian with the 39-month sub. Oh, ISS 2000? Nice. Very nice. And then J-Legs, John Matrix, Galrock, Spacehole, Shadrock for the bits. Thank you, everybody. 14 hours, 44 minutes, 23 seconds, 96% complete. Close, but that last leg's gonna be a bitch. I thought it was gonna be a walk it, but it's not. It's gonna be really, really hard. Pops Oinker Sticks. Thank you, Gal, for that. Let's find somebody to raid, and then I will go away. Oh, is everyone streaming tonight? Oh, so everyone's streaming tonight. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm gonna drop you guys off with the Ryan 10, who's doing an Ironmon Pokemon Fire Red playthrough. I don't know who his Ironmon is this time. I think last time it was Seadra. Looks like it's Torkoal this time. Yeah, he's running Torkoal. Looks like it's pretty early in the Ironmon too. He's level 18. So go check out the Rhine. Yeah, happy birthday, Hesh Ballantyne. Go blow up the Rhine's chat. He's a good guy. He's not gonna see this coming. So make sure to post your favorite recipes and tell them what you will and will not eat with ranch. And we're going to have to keep working at Cruis'n World, I guess, okay? All right. See y'all later. Have a good night. Clap, clap, clap. See you tonight. Maybe. Hopefully. All right. I'm out of here. Here's your lizards. Buh-buh-buh. Buh-buh. Oh, I muted the lizards by mistake.